I chose Western, honestly, because my gut was leading me to Western. I felt like my gut was telling me to go to Western, and that's why I chose Western. So during my time studying at Western, I actually did own my own small business, and I also worked other jobs on the side. So it's definitely possible. I found that all the instructors at Western that I had were very accommodating, and they always wanted to know what we had going on, like if we had kids, if we had to take care of, elderly family members. I found that instructors were always wanting to know these things, which made it really easy for us to communicate if we needed, something from our instructors, like an extra day on an assignment or something like that to accommodate us. So overall, I just found that everyone at Western is super accommodating, and they just want you to succeed, and they don't want you to have to give up, your things on the side. They don't want you to give up time with family. They don't want you to give up time with friends. They want you to be happy and successful in all of those parts of your life. So I found that in general, everyone at Western was super accommodating, and it made it really easy to balance everything. The Bachelor of Education program is very unique because of the placement and class time. So some weeks of the year, you're in classes all week, and then other weeks of the year, you're in practicum all week, and then also your alternative field experience. So it really depends on the time of the year with this program. During classes, you will have classes, Monday through Thursday, pretty much the whole day, with breaks, obviously. And then during your placement times, you are just full-time in the classroom, which is the best. So I would say a typical week really depends on which week we're talking about, because you just get so much experience, different types of experience, different weeks in this program. It's kind of very different. Never a dull moment in the Bachelor of Education program. I love working with the faculty members at Western. I feel really lucky that I've had so many opportunities to work with so many different Western community members, faculty members, staff members. I love it. I feel like everyone makes me feel very welcome. I always feel supported by everyone. Communication is amazing. I in my past experiences at other schools, I've never felt like so well communicated to as a student or also as like a staff member. So I have really enjoyed working with everyone, getting to know everyone, and just getting that experience has honestly made my whole teacher's college experience worthwhile. I love it. Okay, I cannot stress enough how impactful I think teacher candidates having this opportunity to be students during a pandemic and online learning is. We will likely be teaching at some point in our careers, either online or during a worldwide pandemic, because I don't think this will be the last one ever. So I think having the experience as students will make us better teachers when we are placed in that context. So I think we'll be able to empathize better with our students. I think we will be able to communicate better with our students. And I think kind of getting the experience learning online and knowing what we like and what we don't like will make us better able to teach online ourselves. And I think it's just been an invaluable experience. It's been, an unprecedented experience, but I truly think that we can make the most of it. And I think that it will make us all better teachers. Oh my goodness, I've gained so many experiences while in the program. So a variety of experience. So I definitely think that you get what you put into things. So I think that I have tried really hard to be a part of everything that I could while I was in this program, whether it be student council, whether it be just being participating a lot in classes and getting close with other teacher candidates, and also making sure that I make the most out of my practicums, but also, getting to know faculty members and things like that as well. So practicum is invaluable. I've only had one in-person practicum, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, but that I actually stayed for an extra 2 weeks. So I was there for 6 weeks. That experience was invaluable. I learned more in like 1 hour in the classroom than I think you could learn in any other situation. You just never know what's going to happen. You have to be ready. So it's not only that you have to remember pedagogy, but you also have to remember, emotional regulation and self-regulation yourself as a teacher, because you never know what is going to happen next in a classroom with children. So all of the experiences have been amazing. The practicum experiences are incredible. I've been also lucky to have fantastic alternative field experiences. I had one where I was researching how the pandemic was impacting teacher candidates, and then I did another one where I was creating modules for online teaching for teacher candidates and teachers around Ontario. So I feel like all of my experiences that I have been able to do during the program have been very diverse and have really, really allowed me to kind of see all angles of teaching or all angles of education, which I wasn't expecting. So again, it's kind of been an unprecedented experience, but I truly think that we can make the most of it, especially if we're willing to be flexible and we're willing to learn, the other sides of teaching instead of just being in the classroom. What are the other sides of it? Okay, so my specialty area, I am in the primary junior stream, and my specialty area is early childhood education. So for me, I think that this specialty area was perfect for me because I had the least experience with it. I come from a STEM background, so a lot of the other specialty areas were more focused on, STEM, math, things like that, and I felt more confident with those. Whereas the early learners, I had never had any experience with, so I feel like the specialty area, though a lot of teacher candidates chose it based on their interest, I think it's also really interesting to choose specialty area that you want to learn more about or you don't feel as confident in, like I did. So I think it will definitely prepare me to be a better teacher because I have had to really try to see things from an early childhood view, whereas before my mind would go more to, the junior grades, the intermediate grades. Now I can actually understand the difference between, okay, so if this is a JK student, these are the different ways that things we need to take into account than we would with these students. It's just kind of given me more breadth in my knowledge because I had such little knowledge in that area. So I feel really grateful that I got that specialty area because it has allowed me to learn so much more. I feel very prepared to enter the classroom as a teacher, and I think that is kind of difficult to say right now because of everything that's going on in the world, but I truly feel prepared. I think that all of my experiences that I've had at Western together have really shaped me into a real educator and a prepared educator. So I definitely feel confident and I feel really excited about it. I think that there is a lot more to teaching than just what we think there is. So I think this opportunity, again, to kind of see it from all angles has really shaped me into a ready and willing educator. I definitely have had a chance to network with my classmates, but again, it's one of those things that you have to put in the work to get what you want out of it. So if you're not, especially in an online context, you have to be willing and, able to reach out to other classmates. For me, again, I'm on the student council, so I am pretty consistently talking with other students. And also I am I participate regularly in like student groups online and things like that for our program. So I have found it pretty easy to network with classmates. It's not the same as when you're at Alt House and you're sitting in the caf and you can just go walk over to a table if you want to go talk to someone else. But it's all about flexibility. And I think this, again, being able to communicate with colleagues in a variety of contexts will make us better teachers. So I'm very happy with the experience. I think that Western in general has done a fantastic job with this unprecedented, experience situation that we're in. And I feel really lucky that I went to Western, and I'm so happy I chose Western because, I just feel so prepared to enter the classroom. I feel ready, And I think I'm not done yet, but I think when I'm done and I leave that I got everything that I needed to be the best teacher I can be out of this program. So really excited.